All right, guys, it's day 17 and I am moping and I blame Facebook because of Facebook memories. 5 years ago today, I was headed to London and now I'm headed to nowhere. Real exciting places at the house. Anyway, got a little wanderlust today. Let's go with that, looking back at that. So I thought James and I would go home sightseeing tonight.
Yay!
I know, you're so excited, right?
I just can't hide it.
I probably haven't looked at the pictures from this trip since I got back from this trip. I kind of just grabbed some from like every location we went to, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably don't remember all of them. So join us as I probably look like an idiot. That's okay. All right, first one. It's not very exciting, guys. It's just the hotel.
But it's
That's where we stayed.
Loft.
It was called like a loft, which I think we have here now, a loft Excel or something, because apparently Excel is like a district of like some part of London. I don't know.
Is it a loft Adobe here?
What?
Excel, Adobe.
Oh my
Word.
God. Yes, there's a Microsoft Word hotel too.
Notepad.
Moving on. This I know. This is the Cutty Sark, not just an alcohol. This was in Greenwich.
What?
Greenwich, like where like Greenwich Mean Time, like where one day. Shut up. It's like 0 hour. Like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I only wanted to go here because this was after Thor: The Dark World came out, and this is where like the things went down in that when. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I'm showing my nerd side. Okay, this is literally the part of Thor: The Dark World where like the spaceship came into London in the city, like between the two buildings.
Yep.
Okay.
In the courtyard area there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is before.
It's before it got all torn up. Yeah.
Right. Are they still rebuilding it?
Yes. Okay, this is super cool. This is a decommissioned naval ship there, and the captain of the like tour boat, I guess, whatever you would call it. He said that it's painted all the way it is, like you can see all the different lines going different places, because it was designed to like deter other ships from being able to see which direction it was going. Like it looks like an art installation, but apparently this is actually how it was painted for battle. It is confusing to look at. It kind of hurts your head if you look at it too long, so let's stop looking at it. There's like, I don't know, 1 billion bridges in London. It feels like that many, but it really is a whole lot. Couldn't for the life of you tell you which bridge this is, but I vaguely remember this is one of the ones that burned down. I don't think it's the original London Bridge, which is burned down like 3 times. But there are only like so many places they can actually sink them because of how the bottom of the river is.
Okay.
So all they could do is just move it there, and if they would have moved the original pillars for it, it wouldn't have been able to go next to it. So they just chill there still.
I thought it was going to be the red column invisible bridge.
Invisible bridge.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're showing us a picture of a bridge, so I just
wait for somebody to walk across it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the Tower Bridge. This is the one that everyone thinks is the London Bridge. The one you see with the drawbridge and like all the movies and stuff like that is not the London Bridge. It's Tower Bridge for, the Tower of London. And it's almost impossible to see it go up. You have to like wait around all day because it only goes up, I think, twice a day. So definitely didn't get to see that, which was disappointing. But,
I mean, going up twice a day ain't bad, Once in the morning and once in the evening. A little morning wood.
I live with this, guys. I live with this. Anywho.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh, sorry, Dixie. Okay, that's the London Bridge. It says it, so I'm not losing my mind. It's really unimpressive.
Yeah, that's boring.
It's really unimpressive. But it goes into, if you can kind of see the skyscrapers and things like that to the one side. It goes into the main part of London, which has always been the main part of London. It's grown up around it, and the original bridge was wood and burnt down the first time and burnt down another time. And there's not any room to really do an exciting bridge, to be totally honest, because it had to be really wide back when it was originally built. And they've kind of, as you can see from the bottom of it here, kept it that way.
They're probably sick of rebuilding a really cool bridge, so they just poured some fucking concrete and got it over with.
If you look to like the far side of the photo, you can see there's like a little entrance underneath it. It's not what's pictured here. There is like actually, if you look to like the right side of the photo, I think that's where it is. There is like a London Bridge experience, and you can go to, it's honestly like a haunted house. Like, it's part museum, part haunted house. And I'm not gonna lie, I chickened out before the haunted house part. There is a like chicken exit in it. You learn all the stuff about it and everything like that. It's very interactive. And then I don't know what the rest of it was because I wanted to go. All right, everybody knows that one.
Big Ben.
Yes, Big Ben. And I was really lucky because it was not long after this that they started doing a lot of work on it, and there's all scaffolding around it and stuff like that. I think it's done now. I'm not really sure, but I know shortly after this, I wouldn't have been able to see it in all its glory.
Is that the Avengers' fault again?
Probably. This one should be familiar to you. Do you remember the name of it?
Is it the Eye?
Yeah! It is the Eye, and it is terrifying to go up in, but I did it. Didn't chicken out for this one. You fit like, I don't know, 20 people or something in one. And honestly, more fun than actually going up in it was the really, really drunk person ahead of us in line.
Yeah.
Who like wanted to go in one of the little pods by themselves or something like that, and held up the line for probably 45 minutes. They were 10 people in front of us and like drunkenly stumbling. The cops had to come. It was hilarious. Like, it was funny. And it would have been a way different experience like in the US to have that happen, because it was, again, laughable there. I feel like something really bad would have happened had that happened here. I don't have a clue what this is, you guys. It just is a really pretty picture. It's church, clearly.
Yep.
I don't know. I just like this picture. I don't even remember what part of London this is in.
I think this was a scene from Monty Python, The Holy Grail.
Probably.
What's your favorite color? Mine's green.
Oh, okay. All right. Moving on. Oh, now I know where the church was. It's Abbey Road, the Beatles.
Yeah.
So, okay, that church was somewhere on the way to Abbey Road, which is in like a suburb of London, and the name of it is honestly really, I don't know. No one really cares. There's not really anything there but this street anymore, and there's always people trying to cross it like that. It's right next to Abbey Road Studios, which is where they recorded, so that's why they shot there, but that's all that's there. It was a very, you can see it. Those are like, apartments and houses and things around it. It's residential. It's not someplace that's highly trafficked at all.
Beatles were pretty good. I prefer Ants. It's a very underrated movie, but still very good. Do you like what? Bugs Life?
I don't know him. This Globe Theater, Shakespeare's Globe Theater. I can't really remember. It's not the original because they had to build it at a different site. I can't remember if this is even like the second one or not though. It was really kind of overrated. The tour's like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours long, and it's a big round auditorium. There's
a painting of a dude in the corner here that I don't know.
Does he have a soccer ball? It looks like a soccer ball.
We're gonna say it's
playing soccer.
Volleyball.
Yeah. I don't know, but it was just, this was a waste of my day. I'm not gonna lie. Could have done way more exciting things than do this. Sorry. Okay. This is part of the reason I'm wearing my Harry Potter shirt now, because London, Harry Potter, yeah. This is the Millennium Bridge, which has no significance to London to me. It just has significance to the Harry Potter movies.
Wow.
It's the bridge that the Death Eaters tore apart. Don't judge me.
In what movie?
The 6th movie, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
How many minutes in?
Oh my God. I probably do know. Honestly, 3 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up after this.
We'll get back to that. Millennial Bridge.
Millennium. It was constructed at the Millennium. Yes.
I got you. I thought
it's not the Millennial Falcon.
No.
Wait, is that the Millennium Falcon too, though?
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought it was a Millennial Bridge for millennials.
Only millennials are allowed to cross it.
Right, because they can't cope with, normal travel, so they make a bridge from A to B to make their fucking life easier. Just saying.
Excuse his language.
Sorry, Mom.
He's not sorry. This is, took a day trip to Paris. This is a little skip over.
How'd you get to Paris?
I took the, channel. Yeah. English channel.
Channel.
That's what it's called. Yeah. Anyway, so a little day trip to Paris. It's just a hotel. It's just really, really elaborate. I can't remember what hotel it is, though. I don't know. It was just like the first thing I walked by in the morning. I say it was a day trip because I got there like really late at night and I spent until like the evening the next day. Back to London. This is the Houses of Parliament where Big Ben is. So Big Ben's on like the other side of all this that you can't see it right now. Or maybe it's behind me and taking this picture. I don't know. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. So, I knew you were gonna do it. Westminster Abbey, hands down best abbey I've ever seen. What TV show?
I knew a lot of abbeys in high school.
Don't. You're gonna make it horrible. We could not go on the tour of Westminster Abbey because you had to like wait an obscenely long time to do it. And I think we were there right before it was going to close or something anyway. So we couldn't get in the very last one.
You got like a fast pass or something?
No, it's not Disney World. All right, still in London. This is Kensington Palace. This is where Will and Kate live. I didn't get to see them. I really wanted to. Like they literally live there, but part of it's museum.
This almost looks like the scene.
Oh, jeez. Go ahead.
Can't remember, so you're gonna have to cut this out and then go back to Parks and
Nope.
Rec,
Not.
where Andy and Leslie Knope's husband
Ben.
Ben Wyatt hang out with that one dude and they play with the
whatever. Yeah, the helicopters.
It was the helicopters, yeah. I was thinking drones, but that was probably before its time, yeah.
It was
so they're playing with
helicopters, yeah. No, it's not there.
No, and he's like, I own that one.
And that one. And I don't think I own that one. No, I do own that one. Royal Albert Hall. Again, I don't know any significance about it. I went to see a concert while I was there, actually. It's really cool looking, but again, I don't know that it has any like
a classical concert or
no, it was like metal.
Even better.
It was a I don't think metal's actually the right word. It was
Robstein?
No, Devin Townsend?
No Duhas?
No.
No. That's disappointing.
Yeah. But yeah, again, it was kind of on the outskirts, so it wasn't really near anything. It was probably the cleanest tube station there of everything, though, for the underground.
Tube station?
Tube, that's what it's called.
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Oh.
Not all of them are actually underground. This one was, but yes, it was much nicer than most of the other ones. They're pretty dirty for the most part and really crowded because most of them are very old and not meant for as many people as are there now.
When you get a lot of people in a tube, it can be dirty.
Oh, nope. Moving on. I didn't say it. All right. Tower of London. This is where the Tower Bridge is. Tower of London is, of course, a really, really, really old, basically prison. One of the oldest structures still standing. In fact, I think parts of it are maybe the oldest structures of the original London, if I remember correctly. It's where the crown jewels are too. There's different parts of it. It's kind of a complex. It's not just this one building. But again, because of my love of Harry Potter, maybe tried to see the whole thing in like 30 minutes because I spent too long doing Harry Potter things. Sorry, not sorry. It's Hogwarts.
A replica?
Yes, this is how they film the outside.
What? This shit ain't real? J.K. Rowling is going to hear from me.
I have no words. I have no words.
Continue.
Yes. I had to stop myself from putting, like, I don't know, the 500 Harry Potter pictures. I think I have 2,000 pictures total, and like 500 of them, maybe 700 of them, are from the Harry Potter studios. It is the actual place where they filmed it, and it's the coolest thing I've ever done in my life still. Because, yeah, I can't help myself. It was awesome. All right, now we're really in the Paris Pictures Notre Dame. I had to put this in because obviously this is before the fire there. So again, feel really lucky that I got to see it before any of that happened. It's kind of always, parts of it are always kind of under construction. So it kind of looks like it's a tinderbox a little bit. Yeah.
Pretty old.
Yeah. So obviously this is one of the pretty iconic views of it. I got to see it while I could.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People donated millions of dollars and they should have kept it for the Rona.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Next. The Louvre.
The Louvre?
The Louvre.
I thought this thing was like in Chicago.
What?
Oh, that's that big bull. I get
The bean. The bean.
Is that what that is?
The big
The big
silver.
bull? Yeah.
The bull. What?
The bull. I thought it was a bull.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about there.
Okay.
So you get into the Louvre under, if you've never been,
Nope. I haven't.
Under
Thought it was Chicago.
You get in through the glass pyramid. That is spilling. Go get it.
What do we got here?
No. Just no. Moving on, next. I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, and I feel the need to apologize to my high school French teachers. On the right side, up on top of the hill, that's Montmartre. It's on the 7th or in the 7th or 9th arrondissement in Paris. And I wish I had a picture of the stairs and or it's almost like ski lifts that take you to get up there because it's ridiculously steep. Like this picture doesn't do it justice. I think over where on the left side where you see the apartments kind of, that's where it's like, it's. I'm pretty sure I walked, if I remember correctly, like 13 and a half miles that day and not gonna add that to it. Nope. So just from down here is good. Luxembourg Palace and Luxembourg Gardens. I had lunch here because I was tired of walking. Like literally, but you can drink in public there, so I got to have wine with my lunch, which was very nice. Now it's the catacombs. I have left out all pictures of the actual like catacombs with like skeletons and things like that because I'm not trying to do that to people who aren't here for that kind of content. So this is just one of the many passageways. It's a couple miles underneath. It's like 900 stairs or something like that. It takes a while just to get there. Nice. And then back up, of course. Like, you got to do both. And you don't start anywhere, or you don't stop anywhere near you started whatsoever. So, like, have to look up both if you don't know where the heck you are, like me. the Arc de Triomphe. It's at the end of the Champs-Elysees, very famous street there. And James will appreciate this. There are 10 lanes of traffic going around it. It's terrifying. You don't cross it. There's no way. You just have to walk around the whole thing if you want to get to some other part of it. This is about as close as I wanted to get because I didn't feel like dying. So.
Can you drive through it?
I mean, I didn't have a car, but you go through it? No.
Yeah.
You
just drive around it?
Yes. There's like 10 streets coming off of it. And of course the Eiffel Tower. Fairly certain I almost got kidnapped there. True story. I went to Paris by myself. I had a friend with me in London, but I was in Paris by myself. And, dumb Americans, I guess.
Buddy system.
My invisible buddy? Is it whoever walked across the invisible bridge? Okay.
Buddy system.
Well, I didn't die, obviously, or get kidnapped.
We don't know that.
Maybe I'm a body double. Maybe I'm an android.
Maybe.
Anyway, thanks for going sightseeing with us. Can't go anywhere else. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with him. I have to do it all the time if anyone wants to trade. I'm just saying. Love you. No. See you guys. Why don't you ever say bye?
Oh. Bye.
Oh my God.